Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with just a regular plan with me in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral for the week of August 3rd through the 9th. Like, how is it already August? Anyway, I'm going to be using some $2 Tuesday sheets from Sweet Kawaii Design this week. They are older. They're from last year, so I don't think you can get this anymore. I'm pretty sure they've been retired, but I'm not 100% sure. Just because I know Tasia retired a little bit ago, but I'm fairly certain this one's gone. But it is a coffee themed. I do believe there's actually like a coffee themed kit in the shop. You have these super cute coffee bean date covers. You've got the first page here with headers, checklist, weekend banner, weekly schedule, habit trackers, and then some icons. And then you've got a page full of full boxes, half boxes, and quarter boxes. So I don't have any specific bottom washi that goes with this $2 Tuesday set, but I did bring in a whole bunch of Sweet Kawaii Design washi, and then this one is from Simply Gilded, so I'm going to be doing some sort of mashup here with those. But let's get into it. I don't have like too much to talk about, but I think it's gonna be enough. So I actually sat down to film my plan with me this week, and I like all week had planned on using the back to school kit because I'll talk about it here in just a little bit, but I don't know what the back to school plans are. So I was just going to use the back to school kit for the first week of August, just because we are doing like our back to school in-services via Zoom and like getting things started, although it's kind of hard to plan for a school year when you don't really know what's going on. But I have been reorganizing my stickers like crazy. You guys have known, like, I am working on the reusable sticker books and reorganizing my albums and figuring out a system that's going to be a truly an on-the-go kind of system, and I kind of just thought that I had lost it in the mix of everything. I could have swore that I bought the kit, but when I went back through my orders, it was not there at all. So clearly I had thought I had bought the kit and probably had seen so many people doing like their recent SKD hauls, and I just apparently thought that I had it, but I don't. So I'm gonna order that on Friday for Freebie Friday, and I'll have that ready to go for a couple of weeks from now. I must be losing my mind. But anyway, this will work just fine because, like I did say, we are doing our back to school in service, and it's going to be online via Zoom. And then we do have some like small group, like in-person trainings scheduled for this week as well. So I think we'll be dandy using this coffee kit anyway. I can't drink all the coffee in the world, but if I could, I would be drinking it all this week. So I'm gonna see how long these super cute little checklists go here, but see if I need to put down, well, I shouldn't have to put down the header first. It's hard to figure out exactly how those are supposed to lay down, but we'll get those checklists put down. So that kind of leads me into what exactly are my back to school plans. I don't know. That's the answer. And I think I talked about this very briefly during my Plan As I Go series, and then I said I would talk about it in my next plan with me, and then I didn't because I ran out of time of like talking. But essentially the governor of Kansas came out and said, I want all schools to push back start dates until after Labor Day. I thought that was a totally reasonable suggestion. I didn't see why that would be harmful in any way, shape, or form for the state of Kansas right now. But the Board of Education for Kansas came to a vote, and they said, nope, you can't do that, Governor. Every district should be able to make up their own start dates and their rules and whatever. So then that opened up the door for every district in the state of Kansas to kind of do their own thing. And it's turned out to be quite the shit show, honestly. I work for 4 districts, so a little backstory for me, if you guys are new to my channel, which I feel like we've had a ton of new people in the last couple of weeks, but I am an occupational therapist, but I work in the school system. So I work with students who have mostly like fine motor delays, sensory deficits, students on IEPs through special education that require the skilled use of an occupational therapist in order to access their education in the long run. Work on a lot of handwriting, a lot of, like I said, fine motor delays. Seems to be the bulk of what I work with, but anyway, I work for a company that actually oversees technically like 9 districts, and the company is split between 2 occupational therapists and then 2 certified occupational therapy assistants, and I cover 4 districts, and all 4 of my districts are up in the air at this point as far as what is happening. They all had to provide a reopening plan, but those aren't finalized in all of my districts. One of my districts is finalized. They're going back August 19th. Whether that's in person or online, that is yet to be determined. They're kind of waiting until things get closer to the actual date to decide like what is actually happening. I have another one of my districts that is looking at opening September 8th after Labor Day, following the recommendation guidelines from the governor. I have another district that is potentially starting on August 19th, per their regular start date that they had been planning on. And then I have another district that I've heard nothing. So I truly don't know what is happening. I just know that we're going back. I don't know in what form yet. I don't know if that's going to be, if they're going to decide to start completely all online. The students have been given the choice of doing the online virtual learning or the in-school learning. Like they had the option to enroll in either of those. I don't know what that looks like for special education, honestly. I don't, if my students choose to do the online learning, what does that look like for me and my job? And I think the answer is nobody knows yet. So until the districts can kind of start and finalize their plans, I think special education is just being thrown into the wind. It's kind of what it feels like, of just, you gotta go with the flow. And I don't know if it's fortunately for me, unfortunately for everyone else, I don't know, but the timing of Jensen's due date and pending birth are falling right in this. I'm due September 2nd, so I don't know what my job is gonna even look like. I think I should probably use this more like plain washi up here. I'm afraid of things starting to look a little too busy if I use one of the more decorative washis with how poppin' those date covers are. But I'm a very anxious person normally, but I do kind of feel like pregnancy hormones have balanced me out a little bit because I just don't care. It's not that I don't care what happens, it's just I literally have zero control over what happens, and then I'm not even going to be there for 12 weeks to deal with it. I can't worry about what my coworkers are going to do and how that's going to be handled. I'm basically going to sit back and have my baby come back from maternity leave and then do whatever it is they need me to do. I can't really do anything else other than that. And it does kind of make me feel, I do feel bad and guilty, but then at the same time it's like, man, I'm having a baby. I would not change that for anything. We had been through a miscarriage and we had been trying, and I think I've talked about this a little bit on here, but it's not that we struggled to get pregnant. It took a normal amount of time. I mean, typical amount of time, I guess, to get pregnant, about 6 months, which is average for couples to get pregnant. But like we've been wanting this, so I guess I get to be a little bit selfish in that sense. And then COVID has taken away so much of my pregnancy from me and my husband, so I'm just kind of like, what's another thing going on right now? I think I do want to leave just a tiny bit of gap. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, with the date covers, especially if they're white, but I just kind of like the way it like heightens that a little bit since they're so tall. But I don't know if this is making me come across as like super rude and I should care a little bit more about the suffering that my coworkers are about to endure. I hate that my absence is going to fall on them, because it's not the first time, because when I was in my master's program, was gone for basically the first semester, all of the first semester, I guess, 2 years ago, to go on clinical rotations and deal with that. I just feel like it's always been one thing or another with me, but such is life. I would do the same thing for my coworkers if they were to need to be gone. So anyway, the truth of the matter is I don't know what's going on other than I'm just rolling with the punches at this point. So, I mean, I'll talk about it a little bit more as I go into my week and like what my actual plans are, and you'll kind of see like what I mean as far as like things are happening this week, but I'm not really back at work yet. I am, but I'm not, because there's not much that I can do. Probably not like this week that I'm planning for, but the week after I plan to go into my building every day and get like stuff straightened up, because I kind of left it all a little crazy when everything happened in the spring. And so I just want to go and make sure that it is all like put away, sanitized, ready for whatever happens. I think I'll go ahead and put the weekend banner down up top this week. But I'll be working in there and doing like the online trainings that we have to do, and basically be at the ready for when my main district does start like district-wide meetings. I don't know. I'm just gonna take it day by day. I'm gonna go to all my OB appointments. I had to schedule around them this week, and now I'm kind of like, I don't think I should have to do that anymore, because it was kind of a pain. But as far as my bottom washi goes, I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, because I really like this white one. I can use some of these in the sidebar. I think I want to put, and I know it's white, so you're going to see all the lines through it, but that's okay with me this time. I think it's up to this line, right? Or do I just go ahead and start from that line so I don't even have to worry about covering those? And then I can put this at the bottom. I'm gonna do that this week. I normally don't put things all the way up to this line, but why not? Let's do something different and new. So anyway, that's the plan with work this week, is just do what I can, still maintain my workout walk routine, go to my appointments, etc., etc. This one's gonna make me a little sad to talk about. At the time that this video is going up, you guys will have already learned, or should have already learned, that I am no longer on the Sweet Kawaii Design PR team. I've been doing it the last year. I've had so much fun doing it. I sincerely adore Tasia and everything that she does for the shop and for the PR team, and it makes me really sad to not be a part of it anymore. It truly wasn't my decision to stop. Ultimately, it just came down to what was best for Tasia and the shop. So I 100% respect Tasia's decision to go ahead and cut me off. I've been doing it for so long. It was just time for a change within the group, I suppose, and it will allow me more time to focus on having a baby and getting kind of work settled in over the next month, and I am very sad about it, so I don't want to go into it too much. I'm forever grateful and thankful for the opportunity that being on that PR team has provided to me. I still plan on doing plan with me's. I still plan on posting my planner and doing Insta stories as much as I can, and I still plan on doing all of that. I don't plan on giving that up. I know that I've talked about this a few times, but I don't post my planner stuff on social media and do these videos for anyone else but me. It's therapeutic. It's like my creative outlet. That's that. I guess I don't really want to talk about it anymore because it does make me really sad to think about just to be done. I do hope that in the future I will be able to come back and PR for Tasia and Sweet Kawaii Design again. Just for right now, we're taking a break and it's gonna be okay. I wanted to thank everyone who has supported me through all of this, because when I started my YouTube channel, like I said, I did it for me. I didn't do it for anyone else. I truly just wanted to show people how I plan, because maybe there's someone out there that wanted to plan and use a style similar to mine and it's helped them. I know when I started getting into planning, I relied heavily on watching people on YouTube and looking up inspiration and seeing how they made things work for them. And I just thought maybe if I did that for one other person, it would just be totally worth it. So right here, I do want to separate out my habits and my sidebar here. So I'm going to use this coffee washi here. With that being said, I'm also going to be stepping back from PRing from Little Pitty Paper during this time as well. Initially, I wasn't planning on it, but when my PR term ended with Sweet Kawaii Design, I just kind of realized that maybe it would be best to just take a full break from all PR responsibilities during this time. I do have anxiety, and I have been diagnosed with anxiety and depression in the past. Honestly, being pregnant has seemed to level me out a little bit, which feels so weird. I honestly have felt very good during this pregnancy regarding my anxiety and depression, and yes, I've had days where I'm like, what the hell is going on? But I actually feel more emotionally stable during pregnancy than I did without pregnancy. So I don't know if that's the combination of COVID and just not having to deal with anything. I don't know, but I have felt really good during this pregnancy. And I'd like it to stay that way. So if I can transition into mom life and figuring out a newborn, and then slowly getting back into planning like on a rigid schedule kind of thing like I was, then maybe we'll go back into the PR realm. Just for right now, we're going to be taking a break. So anyway, enough of that sad talk. I really didn't think I would be so sad, but I am. I'm very sad about everything. So, let's look at our full boxes. And actually, because I don't want to, not waste, but I don't want to use up a full box that I could potentially use in my spread. So I just got this freebie in my little Pitty Paper birthday box, and it has a sticker and it says all you need is coffee and a dog, and I think I'm going to use that as my quote box. It is from the Caffeine Queens shop that I've never personally shopped at before, but I'm going to be using this sticker here. This paper is kind of interesting. I don't know how to describe it. It's not a glossy, it's not, maybe it's like a premium matte, but I don't know. It's different. I do want to make sure that I leave enough space to put in my sticker for Jensen on the side, because this will be 36 weeks on this week. So let's pull out that sticker. And these stickers are getting quite large, so I don't think that I need to put Jensen's name in there anymore. This one says 36 weeks, I'm the size of a canary melon. I don't know that I've even heard of a canary melon before. So we're just going to put that there, and then while we are already in here, I'm going to pull out the 36-week sticker. Put that up there. Yep, that'll do. And then, yeah, I'm kind of digging how this looks. I'm not mad about it. Let's see. I think we can put down half boxes for my workouts. I'm still successfully, as of right now, working out. I'm just going very slow, doing things extremely slow. But we are still grinding away. So let's put a half box here. I plan on continuing my workouts as long as possible. Even if I don't do the reps very high, or I can't do the full movement and I'm just kind of going, like I said, slow, I would rather do that than sit on my butt and not do anything. So I'm going to keep trying. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't think there's any reason that I can't do that, because the workouts are like 30 minutes max. And then as far as bills due this week, I think I only have one. So functional is the second tab. Bills due is the third. No, work, then money. Let's use this little Poe. And I think we can get day by day now. So on Monday, like I mentioned, it is our online back to school Zoom meeting. So I'm just going to pull out this functional box here. That's where I'm going to put that in. But above that, I am going to go on a coffee run. I think I deserve it. It's kind of like our official first day back. I know that I'm getting coffee on Tuesday as well. It's just fitting. Let's just use it all this week anyway. So I'll put down, maybe I'll use this, but first coffee sticker here, and I think maybe I'll just leave it like that. And I'll just go get coffee first, and then I'll put a Zoom sticker in here for work and then write in those details. And then I just have a tiny sliver of space left here to write in something, and I think that'll be just fine because I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the day other than working out and trying to get on my walks. So Tuesday is my mother-in-law's birthday, so I should probably put a quarter box down for that because I've been forgetting and I need to not forget. So put that there, and then I'll leave a space for coffee, and then groceries. I'll probably use another quarter box just because we have a full sheet here, so leave some room for coffee. Put in this for groceries. And then we have two dark purple boxes. We do, okay. So I can use this. It says caffeinate and hope for the best. But you know what that's gonna leave me with? It's like 0 space for going to my dad's. So that's not gonna work. Because I still want to mark in that I'm going to my dad's. So maybe we'll write my mother-in-law's birthday up in the top. I will put dinner with my dad down here, and then as far as Wednesday goes, I have a work training, like in person at work here. So let's put, let's not put this one. I love Poe, but let's put this one instead. Insert coffee to begin. So I'll go do that work training, and then I have just that tiny sliver of space again to put in something small, which should be fine. If anything, I could always move my half boxes down a little bit, but it really shouldn't matter too much. Going on to Thursday, I will be watering the plant, but I do have an OB appointment first thing in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and use a half box for that. And then I will pull in some stickers to write in that appointment. It'll be my 36-week appointment, and then after that I go every single week until Jensen decides to make his appearance. So I have two things. I can put life without coffee is scary, or first I drink the coffee, then I do the things, and I'm going to do that because I love that saying, like, probably way too much. So I'm going to put that full box down. And then I am going to, maybe I'll do a cloud. Haven't done one yet this spread, and that should be like pretty much the perfect amount of space for that, for whatever we do Thursday night. Functional's the second. I'm gonna memorize these tabs. Yeah, because we can dip that into the bottom there a little bit because it's pretty clear washy anyway. Friday, no payday. I don't think we have, oh, you know what, I was gonna film my plan with me, but I mean that's not gonna that's not going to fit down here anyway, so just kind of straightening this out. I'll probably end up putting just the film up here and that'll be fine. So Friday I want to, oh, why did I put budget on Friday? I didn't mean to do that. My budget day is usually Thursdays. Friday, I just want to edit my plan with me, but that'll go up probably in my to-do. So I'm just going to put some functional stuff down. I have a functional box, so I'm just going to start with that up at the top, and then I will leave that space in between that and my workout box just empty, and I can write in whatever I want there. Saturday, I would like to go to Zeb's with my husband. We are running out of Saturdays where we can do a coffee date by ourselves. I fully intend on, once Jensen's old enough and we can get out of the house safely and effectively, or I guess efficiently, I want to make sure that we keep up that, because it's been a while since we've been able to do that. We plan on going this weekend just because we'll be home and be able to do that, but I want to make that a priority to go there. So I will probably use a quarter box for that. I am starting to like get that anxiety of just things in life changing so much with a newborn, and even though this is what my husband and I have been wanting, we've been together 9 years and have been married for coming up 5 years. I think that's just normal anxiety to just start to freak out and be like, it's not going to be just the two of us anymore. We're going to have to take care of like a tiny human being. But I think I'm just going to leave it open enough on the top and the bottom to be able to just write in that space. I think that'll be just fine. And then Sunday, I don't think we have anything planned. Nope. I mean, I want to wash masks, but that's different. So, we'll use the but first coffee up top. And then we'll see if we can make a half box fit there, just because, yeah, just because otherwise that's a lot of space to leave open. So there we go, that'll work. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a few icons to go up into my to-do list and then like down in the section, and then I will speed you through putting those down and we will be done. Alright guys, here is my finished spread for the week. I love it. I love everything coffee. I love purples and pinks, so I think it looks fantastic. I'm glad that I finally got to use this washi. I don't think I've ever used it before, and I think it works. So I'm not too bummed out about it. Everything is Sweet Core Design except we've got some fox and cactus here, and all these are fox and cactus as well. This is Let's Planet. I feel like there was one more thing that was not, and then the Caffeine Queens, but I think everything else is, oh, these script stickers are Little Putty Paper, but Everything else is Sweet Kawaii design. The bow washi is Simply Gilded, and I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell for the notifications so that you get notified every time that I put a new upload. As things keep progressing with this pregnancy and as we get closer to the due date, I will try to keep you guys updated as to what is going on. But that is it, and I will see you next week for another plan with me. Bye guys.